Mike Tyson is the genuine knockout machine of all time, and he will celebrate his return to the sport in 2024. Let's review the fastest knockouts in this bloodthirsty fighter's professional career. Are you ready? This is going to be a mix of blood, sweat, and tears. Let's do this. Number 10. Mike Tyson versus Eddie Richardson. It was the year 1985 and Mike Tyson was just getting warmed up. With a record of 11 victories, each won by knockout, he is undefeated, the champion. On November 13th, he stepped into the ring at the Ramada-Houston Hotel in Houston to face Eddie Richardson. This was Tyson's first fight without Kaze, an amateur,
who had passed away 9 days earlier
from pneumonia, so Mike felt
an extra motivation
to achieve victory. Tyson's first hit, a right-hand center. He sent Richardson to the ground just 8 seconds after the fight started, but he was up by the count of 7. Tyson chased Richardson around the ring, throwing power shots to the head. Richardson circled, occasionally throwing a jab, but mostly did not evade. A left hand buckled Richardson's knees at 1 minute and 5 seconds, sending him to the ground for the second time. He stayed down and made few attempts to stand up. After Bobby Yates, the referee, counted, Tyson joined to help him get up. This was the 6th consecutive knockout in the first round for Mike.
Pressure!
9. Mike Tyson versus Lorenzo Canelli. Shortly before, on August 15, 1985, Tyson climbed into the ruined All Resorts International Ring in Atlantic City, New Jersey, to face Lorenzo Canelli. It was a contest between 2 undefeated fighters.
Jason with a clean record.
I wish you victories all by knockouts and that you won't say no.
With a record
Tetris won out them by knockouts, with Joey Cortez as the 3rd man in the ring who started the bout. The first punch from Tyson, a solid right hand,
caught every day just 4 seconds later.
Just 10 seconds into the fight, a left hook made Kelly fall backwards and get tangled in the ropes.
It was ruled that the ropes are free.
Was asked to fall and received a mandatory count of 8.
Subtitles created by the community of Amara.org.
When was the bout resumed?
You know, they are the
To
corners.
the Canadian, who was already staggering and delivered a right hook that sent his head back. A continuous bombardment led Cortez to intervene and end the fight while Kennedy went down for the 2nd time.
Can't run, it's closed, and you happy.
8. Mike Tyson vs. Shaolin Pandamin. On the 1st of November 1985, the victim was Stanley Benjamin. Sterling was coming off a knockout defeat in the highest division against Heidelberg's 2 months earlier.
Into what is actually a global plan, but it needs 100. If they talk about it, there are
So
100.
there's no audience needed?
Even at the Coliseum in New York.
The real question was how long...
Well, it would take the great Iron Maid to break the record of his eternal rival, Vex. When the fight started,
Benjamin took a lap around the ring
and threw a powerful jab. A punch knocked him down just 24 seconds
But
into
it
the
was
count of
intense.
8.
Tyson moved forward and
A
threw.
barrage of hits!
While Benjamin was cornered against the ropes.
A couple of right hooks to the body finished.
With a left hook.
Also
knocked
agreement.
down Benjamin with a left hook.
2nd time.
I'm behind.
And with Kazena not even completing the count, Sid Rubenstein, the referee, indicated the end of the fight. Number 7.
Tyson versus
Equal trans. Now, yes. Let's go back to
almost to the very origins of Iron Maiden.
on April 10th, 1980.
Empire State Convention Center, Kingdom 5 Soblo.
Plaza in New York. Die Zombie
For
Field.
his second professional fight against Trent Singleton.
They were
Of
gold.
Kevin Rooney versus Jaime Medina, but he stole the spotlight from the main event of the night with his performance.
Pen, what is it?
It wouldn't even extend to a minute. A right hook made Singleton fall forward and onto all fours just 15 seconds after the fight started.
Well, we didn't get a chance to see Tyson. What did we have to do?
But he got up almost immediately. A left hook knocked Silkensong against the gates and he fell on his back at the 33 seconds
Yes.
mark.
Mike Tyson.
Pro career Dango Singleton.
But he got up at the count of 3. Tyson advanced and threw a barrage that caused Singleton to stumble forward and both gloves touched Donna. Given that the referee had no choice but to call off the match. It was the 4th knockout loss and the last fight of Segundo's career.
Motion machine so far. This isn't going to go too long. Trent Singleton.
Number 6, Mike Tyson versus Mark John. Of course, Tyson would end 85 with a bang, and what better way to do it than in the honorable boxing ring? On December 27th, Mike Zubil presents the Latin Coliseum in New York
to face him.
to Mark John with a clean record of 14 knockout victories. Mike
And he stepped into the ring with no intention of negotiating that makeup.
beautiful. However, John stormed
Who
out.
tried to pick a fight with you, Pastor
So-
Dirar?
Have you been out a bit? Have you been caught up in something? Back young, from Charlotte and
A
North.
quick right hook and a left punch.
On the chin and sent him back to the ropes and face first. Immediately Sid Robinson, the referee,
Everything
count
good.
and signal the end of the fight. And
April 2nd and cinema.
50 seconds.
They flipped him over in the ring and he stayed there for a couple of minutes.
Moments after the knockouts. In 10 months, the Tyson machine had achieved 15 consecutive knockout victories. Number 5, Mike Tyson versus Clifford Tim. Approaching the podium is
Boom, right on. Boom, just like Freddy Krueger. Thank you.
Number 4, Mike Tyson versus Michael Jackson back in 85.
A young Iron Man.
With a professional record of just 7 victories, all by knockout. He would approach the podium of the fastest knockouts of his entire career. It happened on September 5th and
Swear to you, if you in the
the
Atlantic are messed up, I swear.
Atlantic City Casino in New Jersey.
Stomach
On
clinic.
this occasion, the victim would be Michael Johnson, with Frank Cappuccino as the ref, and the aggressive fight for Johnson persisted.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Fame's left hook to the body sent Johnson to the canvas 23 seconds into the fight, but he got up.
You on the count of 3.
I'm glad you pointed it out because down here,
That's it.
Tyson advanced and threw.
They are big rejection.
So what does Johnson hit
The
in?
jaw sending it immediately
To the ground without even starting the safety
of
count.
Cappuccino marked the end of
Fight
the...
at 39 seconds into the first round.
You got a victory.
Mike Poor knockout. Johnson remained in the kingdom until he was helped to sit on his stool. 3, Mike Tyson versus Ricardo Spain. And kicking off the podium, we have the fight between Mike Tyson and Ricardo Spain, which would become the
Third victory.
For the fastest knockout of his career. It happened on June 20th, 1985 against Rindell Resorts International in Atlantic City. Veva Gerzi.
Juan Carlos
Fighting
Latigo.
professionally on 3 occasions. You'll have to wait, understood?
A good record.
7 wins, 5 by knockouts, no losses. It was Tyson's national television debut and his first fight scheduled for more than 4 rounds.
Unfortunate.
For Spain didn't even need one to achieve victory. Tyson came out aggressively throwing combinations.
John is all over the
like
field.
a headshot, A right hand during an exchange caused Spain to lose balance and fall 18 seconds into the match.
Responsible for the victory.
But he got up from the ropes, standing up at the count of 8. Brave.
You're Randy
A
Alvarez.
big left hook at 36 seconds sent Spain to the ground in the center of the ring. Without even starting the count, Joe and O'Neill called the end of the fight after 39 seconds.
Streisand made her debut on national television.
It was one of his best knockouts in history. Number 2, Mike Tyson versus Robert Cully.
Tyson is dominating in
Podium in second.
Secondly, we must acknowledge the well-deserved victory
Robert Cauley plants. It happened on October 15th, 1985.
on the Ring of the Atlantic Hotel and Casino.
Not Atlantic City, New Jersey.
It was the first
Che
match
Pagliade.
scheduled for the 8th.
Lots of jumping, but once more,
With less.
a minute in the ring would be enough. Tyson came out swinging wildly and throwing powerful punches. Cole tried to keep the distance and threw wide and long hooks. A left hook from Tyson sent Cooley forcefully to the ground on his back 27 seconds into the fight. Cole tried to get up and managed to do so at the count of 9. However, he was still having trouble staying on his feet. Because of this, Ted Pick, the referee, marked the end of the fight. At 37 seconds, it was the second fastest knockout of Tyson's professional career. Number 1, Mike Tyson versus Marvis Fraser. And goodbye.
Well, nothing much from me.
painful, prideful path for the victims. Tyson, in this count, we have
Well, the first
ding
one.
right at the top of the podium.
We encountered a knockout that happened on July 26th of 1980.
26 in the ring at the Civic Center in Clansballs, New York. Tyson's professional record.
It was 24.
3 wins, 22 of them by knockout. Undefeated. Now the key.
Already an established knockout machine.
He would make history. Such a devastating
To
right hook
knock
for
out
Marvis.
Fraser in the first 30 seconds of a scheduled 10-round
The
fight.
fighters met at the center.
The ring after the bell
and
starts.
they're already doing it
He
quickly.
surprised Fraser with a right hand.
And then he made him go
And that's
skiing.
where he hit him with an uppercut that sent him to the mat.
Ay, Cortez, the referee counted to 5.
5 before indicating
The end of the fight after 30 seconds, Mike Tyson.
Son Geralt winner by knockout.
Oh,
Second punch kept in there for those right uppercuts.
if you've made it this far, I thank you. Remember, there's no better way to support my content than by leaving a like on the video. Which one of these has been your favorite knockout and why?